Morning. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Morning Musings. I'm Amelia McHenry, and I am the founder and head coach of Dodona Coaching. And we are all about going for your big dreams and living the life that you are destined to live, the one you know you were meant for. And I'm doing this thing of pulling an oracle card every morning and, just trying to listen to what is the universe trying to tell us this morning, about going for your goals, going for your big dreams, um, navigating what I call the shift storms. The things that happen, the obstacles that show up that are tough to navigate through and maybe throw you for a loop, in learning how to visualize those as good things that will clear out your um, the things that don't work, clear out the things that don't work and create the fertilizer, shift without the F, um, make the fertilizer to grow the new things that are coming for you in your life. And, really getting into that dream and growing that dream for you. So we are using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebel Cards Oracle deck, which I think is just a lot of fun because it's a little rebellious and I'm still, that metalhead teenager inside. A little bit of rebellion's a good thing, especially when you're going for your big dreams. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards here. Yesterday, I noticed that the cards on the desk were a little loud when I was shuffling them, so I'm doing them on my knee today. See if that works any better. So just as I'm shuffling, thinking about what is it that the universe needs to tell us today? What is the message for today? And what do we need to hear about going for our big dreams, going for the life that we know we were meant to lead? And we'll shuffle it a couple more times because it looks like this card is wanting to stay on top, but we'll see if this is it. One more time. And then we will pick, that's the card. That's the one. I always usually try and shuffle it to where it's the same card on top 3 times. So, ah, she feels, she knows. She feels, she knows. So let's look that up in the book, see what this has to say. She feels, she knows. All right. An illumination is erupting from within. Let me read that again because I stopped too soon. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now, or has just recently come, gently but firmly from that place of knowing. Intend to act and take your next steps forward. This oracle comes to you with the guidance, particularly about long range or long term developments. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance. although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped onto the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. This oracle brings you specific guidance. The situations in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you, for it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. All that is happening now is happening to that end. That's pretty cool. Long term. Look at long term. So she also has a healing process at the end of this. So let's do that healing process. So she says, stand with your feet at hip width and your arms loosely and comfortably at your sides, slightly away from your body. Say aloud, I feel the light of all that I am and will be unfolding from within me now. Stand still and rest your eyes on one point, or lightly close them if you can do so easily without compromising your balance. Feel, sense, imagine, or perceive that there is a pure light switched on inside of you, almost as if an internal light switch was flicked on. Perceive or feel that the light is growing brighter, bigger, and wider and more radiant. Allow it to shine outwards from within you, as if there was a vibrant sun at the center of your being, with its rays extended outwards in all directions. You are a radiant, glowing being. Can you feel the joy and uplifting happiness of this? When you are ready, say, I surrender what is into the loving fire of transformation, the light of which illuminates the present and manifests the future in the highest creative expression of unconditional love. Be with that inner light for several moments, and then place as much of your intention as possible into your feet, feeling the connection to the ground beneath you. Feel the present moment by being aware of the physical sensations of your feet. Feel their coolness or the warmth. Are they tingly, cold, or stiff and in need of some flexing and stretching? Move your feet as you wish, and in your own time, simply open your eyes, move around, and return to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. So, this, for me, brings me back to an exercise that I do in our events, and it's the Divine Spark exercise. And it's about getting in touch with that spark that was given to you at birth, that thing that makes you you and who you are, and acknowledging it, seeing it, feeling it, bringing it forward, letting it shine a little bit more, because that's what holds the core of what your big dream is, your purpose here on earth, um, your impetus, the things that you're interested in. That's where it's coming from. That's where those interests are coming from, is that core spark of starlight, of universal knowledge, of that thing that you bring to this world. And by getting in touch with that, by going within and remembering when that spark was given to you, it helps you to reconnect and realign yourself to that spark, to who you really are, to who you need to be, right? That thing that is, it's you. It's you in its purest, more in your purest, most beautiful, universal, God given, goddess given, universal given self. And when you tap into that, you can start to look around and see what doesn't work and start to shift that and start to align yourself to that which is purely you. Um, and it can take some time, it can take some effort, it can take some um, crying and screaming and yelling and shifting and all the things and all the feels and feeling the pain of having not followed that path. Um, you know, but you need to feel that. You need to be able to slough it off. It's like decluttering, right? When you declutter your home, you tear everything out and you go through all the stuff and you go, nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. This goes over there. This is trash. This is donate. This is keep. This is maybe, right? And you go through all of that stuff and then you put it back. But there's this dishevelment that happens. And that's that shift storm that I'm talking about, right? And it all comes from this impetus of becoming more clear, of taking what's obscured and becoming more clear, and thinking of that long term, and where is it that you want to navigate to. So she feels, she knows, you feel, you know what it is that you want in your life. That spark is trying to tell you something. That spark is, that little voice that says, not that, or, oh, that, yes, do that, or, interesting. I might want to learn a little bit more about that. I'm not too sure. Is that the right thing? It's got a spark of what that is, but let's take a look at it. And when I get more information, I'll be able to say yes or no. But that spark within you, that divine spark, knows what's true for you, what's right for you. Follow it. Follow it. It's going to be tough to come back to it, right? You've been on this road that's over here maybe, and coming back to it is it's a hard when you're used to being over here. You know, you got to pull the wheel back over. And it's a practice. It's kind of like meditation, right? It's a practice of I want to focus here, but my focus goes over here, so I have to bring it back. And then all of a sudden it's over here again, and I have to bring it back. And then all of a sudden it's over here, and I have to bring it back. It's a practice of refocusing on your spark, on your divine purpose, on your interests, bringing it back and not letting things distract you from them. And um, one of the ways that I do that with people that I work with is with goal setting. It's actually writing down what that goal is. What is the focus that you want to stay on to move your life forward to the big dreams that you have, to the life that you know you were meant to have? And how do you keep coming back? And how do you keep coming back? And so that's what I do in a program that I have called Goals Boot Camp is we do that every month. We come back. We come back. We set it. We just got done with our first 8 weeks, and which is an every week thing of setting the goals for the year. And now the rest of the year is okay, let's come back to it. What did you say you wanted to do? Let's come back to it. What did you get done? Awesome, fabulous. Now what are you going to get done this month? And it's that practice of coming back. It's the practice of realigning and going, oh yeah, I got distracted over here and I'm coming back to this. Oh yeah, I got distracted and I come back. And that's how we make moves forward. That's how things move forward, is by the practice of bringing your focus back and feeling the feels and navigating the obstacles that show up to help you declutter your space so that the path forward is even more clear and easier to walk. So I'll leave you with that. Love to have your comments and what did this card bring for you? And I'll be back tomorrow. So until then, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this.